War isn't just about facing the enemy, it's a fight against the elements. For WWII soldiers, survival meant battling mud, rain, cold, and heat before ever seeing combat. The wilderness was as deadly as any foe. A wet uniform in winter could kill faster than a bullet. Soldiers learned to improvise, using the land for shelter and protection. Every day was a test of endurance, where small decisions, where to sleep, how to stay dry, meant life or death. They became experts at reading the land, turning mud, snow, and trees into shields. The skills they forged in desperation, adapting, innovating, enduring, are timeless. These weren't superheroes, just ordinary people pushed to their limits. Their true victory was surviving the harshest conditions imaginable. They wrote the rules of resilience with sweat and grit. Their story reminds us when everything's on the line, we find strength we never knew we had. The foxhole was a soldier's lifeline, dug fast, under fire, with whatever tools were at hand. A standard foxhole was just deep enough to shield from shrapnel and bullets, with angled walls to prevent collapse. Soldiers used helmets and shovels, piling dirt for a protective parapet and rifle rest. Water was a constant enemy. Grenade sumps and makeshift floors kept them dry. Camouflage was critical. Fresh dirt was hidden with sod, branches, and netting. In the Pacific, palm fronds provided shade and concealment. Every detail, from the shape of the hole to the way it blended in, was about survival. A well-camouflaged foxhole could disappear just yards from the enemy. These shelters were more than holes. They were a soldier's best chance to see another day. The art of the foxhole was a lesson in speed, ingenuity, and adaptation. In war, the earth itself became both shield and sanctuary. When foxholes weren't possible, soldiers used whatever nature offered. In forests, logs and dirt became quick shelters. In snow, troops built insulated trenches and snow caves. Snow, once a threat, became an ally, trapping heat and hiding soldiers from view. In rocky terrain, stone sangars offered cover. In cities, rubble became instant bunkers. The key was always the same: assess, adapt, and use the environment creatively. Even a fallen log or a snowdrift could mean the difference between life and death. These improvised shelters were invisible, resilient, and vital for survival. Resourcefulness turned the harshest landscapes into fortresses. Adaptation was the ultimate weapon. When battle lines held, foxholes grew into complex trench systems. Trenches zigzagged to contain blasts and limit enemy fire. Construction was relentless, often under fire, with teams connecting positions into a defensive network. Parapets and parados protected from shrapnel. Duckboards and drainage fought the mud. Communication trenches allowed safe movement of troops and supplies. Dugouts and bunkers carved into trench walls offered shelter and command posts. These networks were feats of field engineering, subterranean cities built for survival. Every detail was designed to keep soldiers alive in a world of chaos. The trench was both prison and protection, a testament to ingenuity under fire. Sometimes survival meant digging a shallow shell scrape in seconds, just enough to avoid death. Soldiers used hedgerows, rubble, and whatever cover they could find, turning obstacles into instant shelters. The lesson survival isn't about gear, but mindset, creativity, quick thinking, and adaptation. WWII soldiers proved that knowledge and determination can overcome almost anything. These skills, building shelters, using terrain, are as relevant today as ever. Anyone in the wild can learn from their example. Assess, adapt, endure. The will to live, paired with resourcefulness, is our greatest tool. When things get tough, dig deep, literally and figuratively, to survive.